In a lush meadow where the sun's golden rays danced upon swaying wildflowers and emerald grass, there lived a brave little seed. Nestled amidst a vibrant tapestry of colors, the tiny seed felt a flutter of excitement in its heart, for it held a dream deep within its tiny core. Day after day, the brave little seed gazed up at the towering trees that stood tall and proud on the meadow's edge. Their graceful branches reached high into the sky, and their leaves whispered stories to the wind. Oh, how the little seed longed to be like them, to spread its branches wide and touch the heavens above. Among its fellow plants and flowers, the seed felt a sense of camaraderie. Each one had a unique purpose and beauty, but the brave little seed knew its destiny lay in growing into a mighty tree, becoming a shelter for the creatures of the meadow, and witnessing the wonders of nature firsthand. As the seasons changed, the meadow transformed its appearance like a beautifully choreographed dance. Spring brought gentle showers, coaxing the flowers to bloom and painting the landscape with vibrant colors. Summer's warm embrace wrapped the meadow in a blanket of green, while autumn brushed the leaves with hues of gold and crimson, creating a breathtaking symphony of colors. Amidst this rhythmic dance of nature, the brave little seed remained patient, waiting for its moment to join in. It knew that becoming a magnificent tree would take time, just like the changing seasons brought transformation to the meadow. The little seed felt a gentle tap on its side, and there before it stood a wise old tree, its branches laden with wisdom and experience. "Patience, little one," whispered the wise tree, "for the dance of life follows a rhythm all its own." And so, the brave little seed learned to embrace the dance of the meadow, finding joy in every step of the journey. It swayed with the breeze, sang with the birds, and relished the warmth of the sun. One day, as the meadow basked in the golden hues of sunset, the brave little seed felt a stirring deep within. The rhythm of life had reached a crescendo, and with a burst of energy, the seed sent its roots deep into the earth, reaching for nourishment and strength. With every sunrise, the brave little seed reached further towards the sky, sprouting tender green shoots that reached for the light. The dance of nature's rhythm had reached its climax, and the brave little seed was ready to bloom. And so, with each passing day, the once tiny seed grew into a majestic tree. Its branches spread wide, casting a cool shade on the meadow, and its leaves whispered stories to the wind, just like the trees that had inspired its dreams. The brave little seed had become a magnificent tree, standing tall and proud amidst the rhythmic dance of life. It had learned that dreams, like the seasons, have their perfect time to blossom, and that every step of the journey is a dance worth embracing. And so, the brave little seed became a symbol of hope and inspiration for the meadow's inhabitants, teaching them the importance of patience, growth, and the beauty of following life's rhythmic melody. And in the meadow's dance, the brave little seed had found its rhythm, a rhythm that would echo through the ages, reminding all who encountered its story to embrace their dreams and dance fearlessly to the music of life. In the gentle embrace of the wind, the brave little seed took flight, carried away from the familiar meadow on a grand adventure across the wide expanse of the world. Over rolling hills and through lush valleys, it soared, witnessing breathtaking landscapes with each passing moment. The seed's first stop was a rocky hillside, where the wind gently placed it down. The ground was tough and unforgiving, and the seed found it challenging to anchor its delicate roots. Yet, undeterred, it reached deep into the rocky soil, drawing strength from the determination within. Seasons passed, and the brave little seed sprouted a tiny shoot that peeped through the rocky terrain. It learned the art of resilience and adaptability, finding ways to grow amidst the adversity. Slowly but steadily, it began to flourish, showcasing the beauty of strength in the face of challenges. Once more, the wind whispered its song, carrying the seed further on its journey. This time, the bustling city park welcomed it with open arms. The seed was in awe of the towering buildings and the vibrant colors of city life. But here, the challenges were different. In the city park's concrete jungle, finding a patch of soil to call home was no easy task. The little seed felt lost among the bustling crowds, struggling to find its place amidst the bustling chaos. Yet, it persevered, embracing the urban rhythm and learning to adapt to the city's unique beat. With determination and a bit of luck, the brave little seed found a tiny crack in the concrete where it could send its roots. It learned to thrive in the smallest of spaces, drawing nourishment from every drop of rain and every sliver of sunlight that managed to reach its way. In the city park, the seed encountered a diverse community of plants and flowers from all corners of the world, each with its own story to tell. It made friends with an exotic orchid from a distant land, exchanged secrets with a wise old willow, and laughed with the carefree daisies that danced in the breeze. Through these newfound friends, the brave little seed learned the art of diversity and the strength that comes from unity. Together, they swayed in harmony with the city's bustling rhythm, turning the park into a symphony of colors and scents that enchanted all who visited. As seasons continued to change, the brave little seed transformed into a beautiful tree, its branches reaching out like welcoming arms. In the heart of the bustling city park, it stood as a symbol of resilience, adaptation, and the magic of growth. People passing by would marvel at the sight, unaware of the incredible journey this tree had taken from a tiny seed in a meadow to a majestic presence in the city. The brave little seed had found its place in the world, embracing the diverse landscapes and rhythms it had encountered. And as it swayed with the wind, the tree would whisper stories to the seeds that danced beneath its branches, sharing the wisdom of its journey. For the brave little seed had learned that the world's rhythm is a symphony of ever-changing melodies, and the true magic lies in embracing each note with open arms. Amidst the hustle and bustle of the city park, the brave little seed felt a pang of doubt creeping into its heart. It had been a while since it found its way into the concrete jungle, and while it had taken root and grown a little, it couldn't help but feel impatient. The towering trees around it seemed to stand so tall and mighty, while the brave little seed still felt so small and insignificant. One day, as the sun set behind the city skyline, the seed noticed a wise old tree casting a calming shadow over the park. Intrigued, it mustered the courage to approach the majestic tree and share its feelings of uncertainty. "Dear wise old tree," said the brave little seed, "I have been here for a while now, but I'm not growing as fast as I had hoped. I see the other trees around me standing tall and proud, but I still feel so tiny. Will I ever become a mighty tree like you?" The wise old tree swayed gently in the breeze, its branches whispering words of comfort. "Ah, little one," it said in a soothing voice, "the journey of growth is a dance of patience and perseverance. Just like the seasons change and the moon waxes and wanes, your transformation will come in its own time." "But why does it take so long?" asked the seed, its voice tinged with impatience. The wise old tree chuckled softly. "Growth is a symphony of intricate processes," it replied. "Your roots are reaching deep into the soil, seeking nourishment and stability. Your shoot is absorbing sunlight, converting it into the energy needed for growth. And all the while, you are gathering wisdom from the world around you. The brave little seed listened intently, comforted by the wise words. But what if it takes too long? It asked, still unsure. Ah, my dear little seed, said the wise tree, time is not a measure of worth or success. Each living being has its own rhythm of growth. Some trees take decades to reach their full magnificence, while others may take centuries. What matters is the journey, the lessons learned, and the beauty found along the way. The seed pondered the wise tree's words, a sense of calm washing over it. It realized that its journey was unique, and comparing itself to others only hindered its growth. With newfound determination, it embraced the rhythm of patience and perseverance, trusting that it was on the right path. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the brave little seed continued to grow. It focused on each moment, finding joy in the simple pleasures of the city park. It reveled in the laughter of children playing nearby, danced with the wind that swirled through the park's greenery, and relished the warmth of the sun on its leaves. With each passing season, the seed grew taller and stronger, its branches spreading out in a graceful display. It had become a young sapling, and while it wasn't as mighty as the wise old tree yet, it was content with its progress. One day, as the sun painted the sky in hues of orange and pink, the seed looked up at the wise old tree with gratitude. Thank you for your guidance, it said with a smile. I've learned the true value of patience and perseverance. My journey is still unfolding, and I will embrace every step of it. The wise old tree nodded with pride. You are becoming a magnificent tree in your own right, it said. Remember, the rhythm of growth is a lifelong dance. Embrace it, and you will find joy in every note of your symphony. And so, the brave little seed continued to sway with the rhythm of life, knowing that its transformation was a journey worth savoring. As it embraced the dance of patience and perseverance, it grew into a tree of strength, wisdom, and beauty, standing tall and proud amidst the city park, a testament to the power of embracing life's rhythms. With the passage of time, the brave little seed embraced the rhythmic symphony of the changing seasons. Each new season brought its own melody to the dance of life, and the seed learned to savor the beauty and purpose of every note. As winter's chill descended upon the city park, the seed huddled close to the earth, its tiny shoot tucked snugly beneath a blanket of snow. It felt the cold seep into its core, and for a moment, it wondered if it could endure the frosty embrace. But the wise old tree's words echoed in its heart, reminding it that winter's cold was a necessary part of the journey. In the stillness of winter, the seed found comfort in knowing that nature was replenishing its strength beneath the surface. Hidden from view, its roots continued to reach deeper into the soil, drawing sustenance and preparing for the vibrant dance of spring. As the days grew longer and warmer, the brave little seed felt a gentle awakening from its winter slumber. With the first rains of spring, the seed quenched its thirst and felt the joy of renewal surge through its being. It felt a familiar tingling sensation as its shoot began to stretch towards the sky once more. The showers of spring nourished the seed's growing shoot, encouraging it to unfurl its tender leaves. And as it looked around, it noticed the magic of new life all around, the blooming flowers, the chirping of baby birds, and the sweet scent of fresh grass. With the warmth of summer's embrace, the brave little seed continued its journey upwards, reaching ever closer to the sky. The sun's radiant rays painted its leaves in hues of green, and it reveled in the energy that fueled its growth. In the busy city park, it witnessed a bustling flurry of life, each plant and creature contributing to the vibrant tapestry of nature. As summer waned, the brave little seed felt a gentle tug in its branches. The days grew shorter, and the temperature dipped once more. The seed noticed the leaves of the wise old tree and its newfound friends around it transforming into a breathtaking palette of reds, oranges, and yellows. With awe in its heart, the seed realized that autumn was a time of letting go and embracing change. The falling leaves were like colorful confetti, celebrating the beauty of life's ever-changing dance. And as the seed shed a few of its own leaves, it knew that this rhythm was a way of preparing for the next chapter of its journey. Through the cycles of the seasons, the brave little seed learned that life's dance was a symphony of growth and transformation. Just like each season served a purpose in nature's rhythm, every phase of its journey had a significance of its own. With each turning of the year, the brave little seed marveled at the miracle of life and the interconnectedness of all living beings. It understood that each step in its journey had prepared it for the next, making it stronger, wiser, and more in tune with the world around it. As it stood tall and proud, the once tiny seed celebrated its transformation into a magnificent tree. Its branches reached high into the sky, swaying gracefully with the rhythm of the wind. It had become a living testament to the power of embracing life's seasons and finding purpose in every note of nature's symphony. And so, in the heart of the bustling city park, the brave little seed continued its dance of growth and transformation, inspiring all who crossed its path to cherish the rhythm of life, to find beauty in every season, and to embrace the magical journey of becoming. As the brave little seed continued on its journey through the city park, it encountered new friends who would forever change its perspective on life's dance. Among the bustling undergrowth, it met a friendly earthworm named Wiggles and a helpful bird named Whistler. Wiggles, with its pink and wiggly body, was busy tunneling through the soil, turning it and enriching it with nutrients. "Hello there, little seed," Wiggles greeted with a cheerful wiggle. "I see you're on quite the journey." "Yes," replied the seed, "I dream of growing into a magnificent tree, but I wonder if I can do it alone." Wiggles smiled. "Oh, my dear seed, in the grand dance of life, no one is alone. We all play our part in this beautiful symphony. You see, as I dig through the soil, I create pathways for air and water to reach the roots of plants. This helps them grow strong and healthy." The brave little seed was amazed by Wiggles' wisdom. "So, you're saying that every creature, no matter how small, contributes to the rhythm of nature?" "Exactly," exclaimed Wiggles. "Every creature, big or small, has a vital role to play. We're all interconnected, supporting and nurturing one another." As the seasons changed and summer's warmth enveloped the park, the seed became friends with a helpful bird named Whistler. Whistler had a melodious voice and a wingspan that seemed to touch the sky. "Greetings, young seed," Whistler chirped. "I see you're stretching towards the sun. How can I assist you on your journey?" The seed looked up with a smile. "I dream of reaching the sky like you, but I feel so rooted to the ground." Whistler gently perched on a nearby branch. "Ah, little seed, though I soar through the heavens, my roots are planted firmly in the ground too. I build my nest with twigs and leaves, providing shelter and homes for many creatures." The brave little seed was inspired. "So, you help other creatures while soaring above the treetops?" Whistler nodded. "Indeed. We all have unique gifts to offer, and by embracing them, we make the world a more harmonious place. Your roots may anchor you, but they also nourish the soil, creating a welcoming home for countless living beings. With the guidance of Wiggles and Whistler, the brave little seed came to understand the importance of interconnectedness in the dance of life. It learned that no creature was insignificant, and each played an essential role in helping plants grow and thrive. As the seed continued to grow, its roots intertwined with Wiggles' tunnels, forming a strong bond with the earth. Whistler's song became a sweet melody that echoed through the branches of the tree. Together, they created a symphony of life in the city park, harmonizing with the rhythms of nature. The brave little seed felt grateful for its new friends and the wisdom they shared. It knew that every creature, no matter how small or different, contributed to the dance of life. The seed realized that its dream of becoming a magnificent tree was not just its own, it was a part of a grander dance, a dance of interconnectedness and harmony. And so, with its roots firmly grounded and its branches reaching towards the sky, the brave little seed grew into a majestic tree, casting a calming shade over the bustling city park. It swayed gracefully in the wind, joined by the songs of Whistler and the whispers of Wiggles, a testament to the beauty of nature's dance and the power of unity. As the seasons continued to change, the tree remained a living symbol of interconnectedness, inspiring all who encountered it to appreciate the unique role they played in the grand dance of life. The brave little seed had found its rhythm, its purpose, and its place in the vibrant tapestry of nature's symphony. As the brave little seed continued its journey of growth, it encountered various challenges along the way. These hurdles were like rhythmic beats in the dance of life, testing the seed's resilience and determination. One stormy night, dark clouds gathered overhead, and raindrops fell like a lively percussion on the ground. The wind howled, and the brave little seed felt the force of the storm pushing against its delicate shoot. "Hold on tight," it whispered to itself, remembering the wise old tree's advice about patience and perseverance. Throughout the tempest, the seed swayed and bent, bending with the rhythm of the storm. It felt the rainwater seeping into the soil, nourishing its roots and giving it strength. When the storm finally passed, the brave little seed felt a sense of accomplishment, knowing it had weathered the challenge and grown stronger because of it. In the bustling city park, the seed also encountered competition from other plants and flowers. They reached for the sunlight just like the brave little seed did, all vying for their place in the rhythm of nature. The seed sometimes felt overshadowed by taller plants, wondering if it could ever reach the sky. But the friendly earthworm, Wiggles, reminded the seed of the interconnectedness of nature. "You may be smaller in size," Wiggles said, "but your roots dig deep, creating pathways for air and water. You play a crucial role in helping other plants grow too." Embracing Wiggles' wisdom, the brave little seed saw the beauty in collaboration rather than competition. It learned that growth wasn't just about reaching the sky, it was also about lending a helping hand to others on their journey. As the seasons cycled once more, the brave little seed faced yet another challenge, a dry and scorching summer. The sun beat down relentlessly, and the soil cracked with thirst. "I feel so parched," the seed thought, struggling to find water to sustain itself. Whistler, the helpful bird, saw the seed's plight and swooped down to offer assistance. "I can fetch you some water from the nearby pond," Whistler chirped. "But remember, every living being faces challenges. It's how we adapt and overcome them that defines our growth." With Whistler's help, the seed received the water it needed, but it also learned to be resilient in the face of adversity. It sent its roots even deeper into the ground, searching for moisture, and developed leaves that conserved water. The brave little seed realized that challenges were not obstacles to its dreams but stepping stones on its growth journey. As time went by, the brave little seed transformed into a magnificent tree, standing tall and strong in the city park. Its branches spread wide, providing shade and shelter for the creatures of the park. The one small seed had grown into a living testament of the beauty of embracing life's challenges and overcoming them with resilience and determination. As it swayed with the rhythm of the wind, the tree knew that the journey of growth was not always smooth, but each challenge had served a purpose, to make it stronger, wiser, and more appreciative of life's dance. And so, the brave little seed remained a symbol of growth, resilience, and the power of embracing life's rhythm. Its story inspired all who gazed upon it to face challenges with determination, knowing that obstacles were simply a part of their growth journey. As the tree continued to flourish in the city park, it whispered to all the plants and creatures around it, "Embrace the challenges, for they are the steps in the dance of becoming." The moment the brave little seed had been waiting for had finally arrived. After a long and patient wait, it felt a gentle stirring deep within. A surge of energy flowed through its core, and the seed knew that its time to sprout had come. With a burst of joy, the brave little seed sent its roots deeper into the earth, anchoring itself firmly in the soil. It could feel the nourishment from the earth, giving it strength to push upwards. And then, it happened. Tiny, vibrant green shoots emerged from the ground, reaching towards the warm rays of the sun. The seed was overjoyed, feeling a sense of accomplishment in this milestone of growth. It looked around at the wise old tree, Wiggles the earthworm, and Whistler the bird, all of whom had become its friends and mentors throughout its journey. Their encouraging words echoed in its heart, reminding it of the beauty of patience and perseverance. As the seed continued to grow, its shoots stretched further and further towards the sky. With each passing day, it felt itself getting taller and stronger. The once tiny seed had transformed into a beautiful sapling, with leaves that shimmered like emerald jewels. The park around the brave little sapling was abuzz with excitement. Creatures of all sizes came to witness the wondrous transformation. They marveled at the sapling's vibrant green leaves and its determination to reach for the heavens. Children visiting the park were particularly intrigued by the brave little sapling's journey. They approached it with wonder in their eyes, their fingers lightly tracing the tender leaves. "You've grown so tall," they exclaimed, their voices full of admiration. The sapling swayed gracefully in response to the children's awe, its leaves dancing to an invisible rhythm. "Thank you," it replied humbly. "It has been a journey of growth, and I'm grateful for every step of it." As the seasons continued their dance, the sapling embraced each moment with gratitude. It reveled in the warmth of the sun, the nourishing rain, and the cool breeze that brushed against its leaves. It understood that each season had its purpose in the grand symphony of life. Over the years, the sapling grew into a magnificent tree, its branches reaching far and wide. It had become the embodiment of strength, wisdom, and beauty. The brave little seed had fulfilled its dream of becoming a towering tree, and it knew that its journey had only just begun. The wise old tree, Wiggles the earthworm, and Whistler the bird all gathered around the majestic tree, pride shining in their eyes. "You've grown into a splendid tree," the wise old tree said, "and your journey has taught us all valuable lessons about growth and resilience." The tree nodded, its branches swaying like a conductor guiding the rhythm of nature's symphony. Every moment of waiting, every challenge, and every step of growth was worth it, it said. "I have learned the true beauty of life's dance." And so, the magnificent tree stood tall in the bustling city park, a living testament to the wonders of nature's rhythm and the power of patience and perseverance. It became a source of inspiration for all who passed by, reminding them to embrace each step of their own growth journey. As the seasons continued to change, and the world around it danced to the rhythm of life, the brave little seed's story echoed through the ages. It became a part of the park's history, a cherished tale of growth, resilience, and the beauty of fulfilling one's dreams. And as the tree swayed with the rhythm of the wind, it whispered to the saplings that grew beneath its branches, "Embrace the journey, for it is a dance of becoming." Your time to sprout and grow will come, and when it does, the world will marvel at the beauty of your rhythm. As the brave little sprout grew into a strong and majestic tree, the city park underwent a remarkable transformation. Its once small presence had now become a grand centerpiece, casting a cool and welcoming shade over the bustling park. Animals sought refuge under its branches, and humans found solace in its tranquil embrace. The tree stood tall and proud, its roots firmly anchored in the earth, just as the wise old tree had taught it in the early days of its journey. Its branches spread wide, reaching out like loving arms, offering shelter to all who sought it. The once tiny seed had become a living sanctuary for nature's creatures and a cherished haven for the people of the city. The tree often found itself lost in reflection, contemplating the journey that had led it to this magnificent point in time. It remembered the challenges it had faced, the doubts it had overcome, and the wisdom it had gained from its dear friends Wiggles and Whistler. One sunny afternoon, as the soft breeze rustled its leaves, the tree decided to share its wisdom with the younger seeds that had recently sprouted nearby. Gathering them close, it began to weave its story, each word flowing like a gentle melody. "Once, I was just like you," the tree began, a tiny seed dreaming of becoming a magnificent tree. "I wondered when my time to sprout would come and if I would ever reach the skies." The young seeds listened with awe, their eyes wide with curiosity. "I learned that every step of the journey was significant," continued the tree. "The changing seasons taught me patience and the beauty of embracing nature's rhythm. Each storm and challenge made me stronger and more resilient." The young seeds looked at the tree with admiration, inspired by its story. "And the friends I made along the way," the tree continued, "Wiggles, the earthworm, taught me the importance of interconnectedness, while Whistler, the bird, showed me the power of helping others." The tree's words resonated deeply with the young seeds, and they saw how much they could learn from the tree's wisdom. "Remember, my dear young ones," said the tree, "growth is not just about reaching for the sky, but also about providing shelter and nourishment for others. We are all connected in the grand symphony of life, and every living being has a role to play." As the sun began to set, casting a warm glow over the park, the young seeds felt a newfound sense of purpose. They knew that their journey had just begun and that they, too, would face challenges along the way. But they also knew that they had the strength and wisdom of the magnificent tree to guide them. In the years that followed, the park flourished with the presence of the wise and majestic tree, along with the young saplings that sprouted under its nurturing gaze. The tree became a source of inspiration for all, and its wisdom echoed through generations. And so, the brave little seed's journey had come full circle, from a tiny seed with a dream to a magnificent tree with a purpose. Its story became a cherished tale, passed down from one generation of seeds to the next, a reminder that growth was not just about becoming tall and strong, but also about providing shade, shelter, and wisdom for all who walked the path of life's dance. As the magnificent tree continued to stand tall and proud in the city park, it knew that its time had come to sow the seeds of wisdom for the next generation. The cycle of life's dance had brought it full circle, and it was now ready to pass on the gift of growth and patience to the little seeds that would carry the rhythm of nature into the future. With a gentle rustling of its leaves, the tree scattered its own seeds far and wide. Each tiny seed carried the hopes, dreams, and wisdom of the magnificent tree, ready to embark on its own unique journey of growth. As the seeds settled into the fertile soil, the tree whispered, "May you find strength in the face of challenges, just as I did. Embrace the rhythm of the changing seasons, for they hold the key to your growth. And remember, my dear seeds, that your purpose lies not just in reaching for the skies, but in providing shelter and nourishment for all who seek it." The young seeds listened to the tree's words, their hearts filled with wonder and determination. They knew that they carried the legacy of the magnificent tree within them, and they felt a deep sense of responsibility to continue the dance of life with grace and wisdom. As the seasons passed, the young seeds sprouted and grew into saplings. They looked up to the magnificent tree with admiration, knowing that it had faced its own challenges and emerged stronger and wiser. The wise old tree continued to watch over the young saplings with love and guidance. It shared stories of its journey, the friends it had made, and the lessons it had learned. The saplings gathered around, eager to absorb the wisdom of their elder. "Every step of your journey is a note in the symphony of life," the tree told them. "The storms and challenges will test your strength, but they will also make you more resilient. Embrace the dance of the seasons, for each one carries a purpose, just as every moment of your growth does." As the saplings grew, they understood the interconnectedness of all living beings in the park. They formed their own bonds with earthworms, birds, and creatures, just as the magnificent tree had done. With each passing year, the city park flourished with the presence of the wise old tree and the younger saplings that had now grown into strong and majestic trees themselves. They all stood together, a living testament to the beauty of growth, patience, and the continuity of life's rhythm. And as the seasons continued to change, the trees scattered their own seeds, passing on the wisdom they had inherited. The cycle of growth and patience continued, embraced by every new generation of little seeds that sprouted under the watchful gaze of the magnificent tree. And so, the park remained a place of wonder and inspiration, where the dance of life unfolded with grace and harmony. The legacy of the brave little seed had blossomed into a symphony of wisdom and beauty, echoing through the ages and reminding all who walked its paths to embrace the rhythm of nature's dance. And with each new sprout that emerged from the ground, the magnificent tree's words echoed in their hearts, "Embrace the journey, for it is a dance of becoming." Your time to sprout and grow will come, and when it does, the world will marvel at the beauty of your rhythm. And so, the cycle continued, with the rhythm of growth and patience forever woven into the tapestry of life in the city park. As the story of the brave little seed reached the hearts of young readers, it ignited a spark of wonder and appreciation for the wonders of nature. The tale of growth, resilience, and the rhythm of life resonated deeply with children and adults alike, leaving a lasting impression on all who listened. Young minds were captivated by the brave little seed's journey, and they began to look at the world around them with new eyes. They noticed the intricate dance of the changing seasons, the beauty of plants reaching for the sun, and the interconnectedness of all living beings. As they visited parks and gardens, they would seek out tiny seeds scattered across the ground, imagining the potential for greatness within each one. They would gently plant seeds of their own, eager to witness the magic of growth unfold before their eyes. The story's message of patience and growth served as a guiding light for the young readers, encouraging them to embrace life's challenges with determination and resilience. They learned that setbacks and obstacles were not roadblocks but stepping stones on the path to becoming their best selves. As the seasons changed, the children would eagerly watch the trees, waiting for the buds to burst forth with new life in the spring. They would marvel at the vibrant colors of autumn leaves, knowing that each leaf's transformation mirrored their own journey of growth and change. The city park, where the brave little seed had once found its place, became a cherished sanctuary for the young readers. They would visit the magnificent tree that had inspired generations, feeling a sense of connection to its story and the wisdom it shared. The tree's shade became a favorite spot for storytelling, and parents and teachers would gather the children around, recounting the tale of the brave little seed. With each retelling, the story's power grew, planting seeds of inspiration and appreciation for the natural world in the hearts of the young listeners. And as the children grew older, the lessons of the brave little seed stayed with them. They learned to embrace patience in their endeavors, understanding that growth was a gradual process that required nurturing and perseverance. They developed a profound respect for nature, cherishing the beauty of life's dance and the interconnectedness of all living beings. They learned to lend a helping hand, just as the friendly earthworm and helpful bird had done, knowing that their actions could make a positive impact on others. The brave little seed's journey had become more than just a story. It had become a guiding philosophy for the young readers. It taught them to cherish the beauty of life's journey, to find joy in each moment, and to embrace their own unique rhythm. And so, the legacy of the brave little seed continued, carrying on through the generations of young readers who would carry the wisdom of the story with them throughout their lives. Inspired by the journey of a tiny seed that became a magnificent tree, they learned to appreciate the wonders of nature, understand the value of patience and growth, and cherish the beauty of life's journey.